Hey guys, welcome back to another one of my videos. Today's video will be centered around AtsuSuna and will follow the story of the song Sideline by Phoebe Bridgers. This video will contain slight mentions of insecurities. Let's get started. Suna's sitting in the back of an empty classroom along with Osamu and Jinjima. They are attempting to comfort him after he went through a bad breakup with an ex. Sunarin, you gotta move on from that piece of jerk. Yeah, he wasn't the best person for you. We all knew how much of a cheater he'd turn out to be. If I catch him in these halls, I'm going to drop kick him to Pluto. After the way he was constantly body shaming you and controlling of you, it's a good thing he's out of your life. Suna let out a loud sigh and sinks his head on the table. I should have known better than to trust him with that girl. She was way too clingy. Jinjima puts an arm around Suna, attempting to reassure him. You couldn't have known his intentions, so don't beat yourself up over it. If anything, the blame goes to him. Who would cheat on someone as chill as you? Apparently him. Suna frowns. If it helps, he kinda reeks of rotten sewage pipes every time I came across him. Must be all those STDs he contracted from girls. It's a good thing you didn't get that far with him. Who knows what diseases you could have contracted? Contracting a disease would be a better outcome than this empty feeling I've got. Come on Suna, quit mourning over that guy's actions. He lost out on a good one. I should have known that watching from the sidelines was better than experiencing it. I don't care about him or anyone anymore. I'm done with love. Suna, just cause you're afraid of being heartbroken doesn't mean you should stop searching for your true love.
I'm not afraid of anything at all.
You're clearly afraid of relapsing into that emptiness he left you in. Suna, everyone's afraid of something. There's no shame in admitting you're afraid of being heartbroken. You're like everyone's got a fear. Take me for example. I got a really bad fear of death by fire. Something about burning makes me feel sick.
Not dying in a fire, not being broke again.
You are scared, Sunarin. Don't act like you're not capable of basic emotions. Living life on the edge is the only way we'll experience things and learn from our past. Now you know not to trust anyone who has multiple girlfriends and bails every date with you.
I'm not afraid of living on a fault line, 'cause nothing ever shakes me, nothing makes me cry.
Suna stares out the window, watching the leaves fall to the ground one by one. There is something that makes you cry. We all cry because of something, whether it's happy or sad tears. Don't let this breakup make you feel like an emotionless wind-up doll. Here I thought I was meant to be cheered up, not criticized. You make it hard to cheer you up when you act all sulky and miserable like this. Like we said, there'll always be something that scares you or makes you cry, so there's no need to be all detached from reality.
Not a plane going down.
Dude, quit being so pessimistic. Planes cause too much of a scene when they crash. I don't want that hassle. I want this breakup to be buried and forgotten about. Then you won't learn from it. What's there to learn about? I dunno. Maybe the fact that you now know what to expect in a relationship and understand the signs before they come back and bite you. Or I could just not find a relationship and not deal with that misery all over again. I'll take a step back. One day you'll need to take that step forward.
In the ocean and drowning.
It wasn't that deep. It was expected, yet it still kinda hurt. You don't need drastic and dramatic pain to justify the fact you were hurt. Everyone's pain should be treated as the same. Yes, Suna, you got us. Suna peeled his eyes from the window and looked at his friends. Well, not mine. He stands up, places his hands into his pockets and leaves the room. Damn, I dunno what to do with Sunarin. Neither do I. We just have to try to be there for him. How are we meant to when he's pushing us out? He's heartbroken now. Give him some time. The scene shifts to volleyball practice. Kita is welcoming a new volleyball club member into the club. We got a new club member who's going to be playing as our setter. He was unable to join us at the start of the year because he had a training program he had to complete, but now he's here. Kita steps to the side, revealing a boy with blonde hair with a smug grin on his face holding a volleyball. The face was all too familiar to the group. Atsumu, quit the staring and introduce yourself. Samu, let me have my moment. Atsumu, just start. We don't have all day. You guys are no fun. I'm Atsumu Mia. Quite obvious Samu's my annoying little brother. I play setter and I hope y'all can hit my sets. Atsumu, I'll punch the lights out of you if you don't shut up. AtsuSuna just laughs and bounces his volleyball before picking it back up. Well, now that that's out of the way, let's get to practice. Yeah, the infamous Suna in who Samu always rants about. I see I'm quite well known in your household. Good or bad rants? When has Samu spoken positively about someone other than his onigiri's? You make a good point. Rintaro Suna. Feel free to call me whatever you like. Call me AtsuSuna. I don't like being called Mia. It reminds me of Samu. Suna cracks a laugh. Well, AtsuSuna, nice to meet you. I sure hope you're less annoying as Osamu. I can't promise you're in. A couple weeks later at volleyball practice, AtsuSuna and Suna have grown closer. Suna is sitting on the bench watching AtsuSuna practice with Akaji.
Watch the world from the sidelines. Had nothing to prove till you came into my life. Gave me something to lose.
He starts to subconsciously smile before Osamu throws a bottle at his head. What was that for, Samu? I've been trying to speak to you for the past 2 minutes. Why are you watching my brother play? I'm just analyzing his movement so when it comes to a practice match I know how to stop him. Great excuse made up on the spot. It's not an excuse. It's the truth. Well, whatever, I was gonna ask you to help me clean up the gym. Yeah, sure. Gimme a second. Suna shoots one more glance at AtsuSuna, who returns his eye contact with a smile, making Suna smile back before walking off. Suna's standing in front of his mirror wearing an outfit he spent hours preparing for the night before. He was going out to the cinema with AtsuSuna, which was his first time going out for a while after his breakup. He stares at his reflection and at his hoodie, which is baggy, before tucking it up a bit.
Now I know what it feels like to wanna go outside, like the shape of my outline.
He smiles at his reflection. He'd never imagined himself being this happy after a traumatic breakup. He finally regained the confidence his ex tried to control.
Not afraid of going back to school.
He walks out of his room and pulls out his phone to text AtsuSuna. So yeah, telling me you changed your mind? This is a moment that should go down in history. You guys are so dramatic. Same guy who was telling us he had a fear of love. What changed your mind? Rather than someone did. They look at Suna expectantly. What? You tell us yeah over this love isn't for me crap just to not tell us who. We won't judge you, Suna. We're your best friends. Suna looks at them before looking out the window, before quietly muttering, AtsuSuna, what's that? You're gonna have to be louder than you know. Quit embarrassing me. I said AtsuSuna. You're like, AtsuSuna? Oh my god. This is absolute gold. I'm gonna have a stroke. What? You mean you're like my dumbest dense brother? What's so lovable about that ignorant jerk? He's the more cooler version of you. Geez, Samu, calm down, will you? You're bringing attention to us. As if on cue, AtsuSuna walks up to the group. What's got Samu flabbergasted? Suna. AtsuSuna. What? It's not that shocking. We all knew. Knew what? Samu, if you don't shut up, I'll punch you. I'm sorry, I'm still shocked. Is this some secret no one's telling me? Maybe one day, but I wanna know now. Geez, be patient, Sunu. Fine. But Samu, keep it down, the teacher keeps staring at you. Yeah, sorry. Just go sit down. AtsuSuna takes one look at Suna with an unreadable expression before going back to his seat. You guys nearly got me caught. I'm sorry, okay, I'm just still processing this. But treat him with respect, okay? Of course I will. What ass would I be? Your ex. Okay, sorry, shouldn't have brought him up. No, it's fine. I'm over him. Really?
I gave it up the first time, but I'll try again.
Well, I'm glad you're giving love another shot. Just don't get hurt. You know how Tsumu gets. He tends to be flirty with everyone without knowing. And his fangirls are next level crazy. Yeah, I know.
I'm not afraid of getting older.
I'm glad you're coming out of your shell again and embracing love. Suna smiles at his friends. He was glad his friends always supported him and had his back whenever he needed them. Suna stares at AtsuSuna, who was seats ahead of him whilst Osamu and Jinjima engage in a conversation. He finds himself smiling as he watches the blonde rest his head in his palm, reading his textbook.
I'm talking
Years later, Suna is watching Atsumu play a MSBY Jackal's match against Sweden Adlers. He watches as Atsumu sets the ball to Bakuto, who slams it down, winning them the final point. Suna admires Atsumu's growth and how he was willing to let Bakuto score and take the spotlight, despite his usual high school demeanor. Atsumu jumps from joy and immediately scans the crowd to catch Suna's gaze. They both smile at each other before Atsumu is dragged by Hinata into a group hug and Suna is nudged by Komori.
Watching the world from the sidelines, had nothing to prove till you came into my life, gave me something to lose.
Suna can't help but stare at him with love. If only Atsumu knew how much he changed his life just by being there. You really do love him. Huh? I really do. You should get it out of your system and tell him. Maybe I will. Suna goes back to watching Atsumu whilst Komori goes over to his cousin.
Now I know what it feels like to wanna go outside, like the shape of my outline.
He chases after Komori and Atsumu tackles him into a hug. Suna can't help but smile at Atsumu as shows off his ring to every single person in the crowd. Atsumu, come up here. The priest is waiting for us. Oh yeah. Sorry guys, I'll be back. Atsumu latches onto Suna as they both walk towards the front of the ceremony hall. They both stand close to each other as the priest goes over their vows. Do you, Rintaro Suna, take Atsumu Miya to be your lawfully wedded husband for better, for worse, in sickness and health, to love and cherish till death do you part? Suna stares at Atsumu lovingly. Of course I do. Do you, Atsumu Miya, take Rintaro Suna to be your lawfully wedded husband for better, for worse, in sickness and health, to love and cherish till death do you part? Hell yeah. The crowd erupts into laughter as Atsumu flushes red out of embarrassment. I mean yes I do. I now pronounce you husband and husband. You may kiss the groom. Suna and Atsumu share a passionate kiss before staring at each other's eyes. The others jump up from the crowd and tackle the newly married couple into a group hug. Whilst being tackled, Suna holds onto Atsumu's hand, catching his attention.
And I used to think you could hear the ocean in a seashell.
Atsumu raises an eyebrow and stares at Suna and smirks at him.
What a childish thing.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and sorry for those waiting for this. I love AtsuSuna so much it's unhealthy. Anyways, I have so many drafts I need to finish of other ships as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.